think I have to make things much more complicated than they need to be sometimes. And sometimes that works really well. I think I have a tendency in my writing to try to hold multiple threads at once. And when it works, it really works. And when it doesn't, it really doesn't. And so, with this piece, it was kind of unique because I had written a full draft before, and then long story short, my computer deleted the whole thing, and it
Ah,
was awful and terrible. And I didn't accept it for a long time, and I actually just like threw the whole thing in the trash because I just couldn't even consider approaching it again. But when I did approach it again, I think it was actually really helpful because I already had this idea of how the time and the story was going to go. Um, so it was kind of like, and I wasn't, it helped me be less attached to having it come out a specific way. um, Once I kind of accepted, okay, this thing is, it's not going to be the same as it was before. So that actually helped free me a little bit once I got past the whole, shock of it all. And I think like the main sort of structure in the story is in the title. That there's this one woman, but she's really living in two different ages, two different times at the same time, sort of like she's her younger self is constantly being projected over her current 34-year-old self. And so I think having that be in my head as the structure, and then kind of trying to pull together sort of that projection, just like slowly merging the two together, like what happens with dissociation and time and dissociation was really helpful. So I think having that concept and having the concept of dissociation and what it feels like to dissociate really actually helped me figure out the structure. And then I think the revision process was a lot of clarifying. And that's something that, I've worked with you a lot on, which is just, okay, if you're going to do weird things with time, you really need to be clear about certain things. So, how old is she in this moment? Being really clear about it. She is 14, she is 34. And then I think also having key images that carry, or key sort of ideas that carry you through, so that no matter what time you're in, there's still this thread that the reader can track. So really getting sort of the forum down and the show, and certain kind of images like the red tent just really, really sharpened so that the readers wouldn't be confused with the time messing around.